Life shouldn't be hard. Life should be a fun-filled adventure every day. So now start joining up dots. Tap into your talents, your skills, your God-given gifts, and tell your boss, you don't deserve me. I'm out of here. It's time for you to smash that alarm clock and start getting the dream business and life you, well, of course, are dreaming of. Let's join your host, David Ralph, from the back of his garden in the UK, or wherever he might be today, with another jammed-packed episode of the #1 hit podcast, Join Up Dots.
Yes, hello there. Good evening to you. Good evening. Oh, my microphone all went wobbly then for a moment. It was the excitement of speaking to you. Yes, it's New Year's Eve. It is New Year's Eve. Officially, I'm looking at the clock. It's the 31st of December 2021 and it's 17:09. It's dark outside. My family have scampered off to parties around the world and they've left me at home. Quite happy, to be honest. I'm not a great New Year's Eve fan. I think it's one of those things that it's built up to be something amazing and then it's not that good. Certainly if you don't drink. I don't drink at all now. So I just sort of surround myself with people getting really, really pissed. And you know what that's like. It's not as fun. So for people out there that are having a wonderful time tonight, I hope you do. I hope you stay safe. I hope you don't have a hangover tomorrow morning, but I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you, people out there from the Join Up Dots HQ. Yep, live from the back of the garden. Right, before we start, and I've really got nothing top of my head of what I'm going to say tonight, and it's not going to be one of the contrived, let's look at the best things you can do next year. What I want to start off with is just to say thank you to the people who have been leaving reviews on iTunes. Okay, really, really important for a podcast. It really, really helps. It only takes a second for you guys to do it, but it really does make a big difference. But I want to focus in on a person. I assume it's a guy. I don't know why, but I'm going to say a guy. Maybe it's a lady. Called Revived Vinyl from the United States, who says, can't thank you enough for the inspiration and valuable information you provided over the years. I started a business, Revived Vinyl, and that's REVIBED vinyl, repurposing damaged vinyl records to decor or ashtrays. You know, in the old days, there was these things, they were like black with a hole in the middle. This is for the kids who that they just know streaming. And they were called records, and you'd put a little needle on there and you'd have to clean them. Anyhow, if they got really, really hot, they used to sort of warp up and they'd become like ashtrays. And so 2 years ago, this person started Revived Vinyl and is now working towards making a transition from the corporate world to exclusively focusing on the business. Your show's provided me with the confidence and info to move forward. Well, I'd like to say to Revived Vinyl, I've been over to your website and I love it. I really do, because it's one of those businesses that took me by surprise. It's quite easy when you're involved in doing online businesses to think of different things, but I hadn't thought of that. I hadn't thought, let's take some old vinyl, let's heat them up somehow and make them into wonderful decorative things to have in the house. And so connect with us, joinupdots@gmail.com, and I'd love to invite you on the show, okay? Have you on the show, and we can discuss how you got the inspiration for that and how you got your first customer and all that kind of things. And then, when you get to the end of the show, I'll do this. Yeah, the Sermon on the Mic. You get to be on the Sermon on the Mic. So Revived Vinyl, big inspiration. Big round of applause for you starting your business, and come on the show. Okay. Now, one of the things I will talk about today is a lot of the people that talk to me, they allude, and some actually will come out with it and say that they started a business sort of a year ago, or they started it 6 months ago, and they find a guy the other day used the word stagnate. The business is stagnating, and his name was Nick M. Okay, and he was saying that he started a side hustle and he's working on it, but he finds it hard to sort of commit, and so the business is sort of stagnating. And one of the things that I think that hold us back, certainly when you are building an online business, is you focus in on a goal that maybe isn't achievable at the time. So you sort of say, well, okay, in 6 months, I'm going to be able to quit my job. I'm going to be earning the X amount of money that I need. But actually, you don't sort of find that too easy to get, and so you start, I'll do it tomorrow, I can do something, and it sort of grinds to a halt. Now what you need to do, you need to look at it and think, okay, I'm not going to focus in on the monetary goal, let's focus in on something else. Can I create some more content? Can I get some emails on my email list? Can I, you've got different metrics in building a business, and by ticking those off, I remember the first time I got 300 emails into email list, and I was delighted. I didn't know what to do with them. It was just like, it was a numbers thing, but I remember getting it thinking, God, that was 300 and that was really, really easy. Let's do it again. And subsequently, I've deleted large email lists back in the day where all the emails were just in a big pool, and I was thinking, well, I don't really know how to converse with them, so I had to change, and it became a different metric. How do I use that to sort of move forward? And so if you are building a business right at the very beginning, you've got to find motivation when motivation isn't around by finding things to be pleased about and be celebratory so that you can keep on moving forward, because it is hard. Especially if you haven't surrounded yourself with people. At the moment, we've got the Join Up six-figure business group. Very small potatoes at the moment, not many people in there, but we're going to be mentioning it time and time again, because I know that by surrounding you with people across the world and bringing the kind of content that will make a difference to you, not just the podcast, video training, motivation, we can keep you going when times get hard, okay? Which is what the Join Up six-figure business group, or the Biz School, joinup.com/biz school is all about. You get in there, you tell us what you've got problems with, we will provide the content, and little by little the content will grow and grow and grow and be a smorgasbord. It will be a finger buffet of useful stuff for you to actually keep moving on with building your business, okay? So it's important to do that. So yeah, for Nick, he said that his business was kind of stagnating. So I said to him, what you got to do, you've got to, find new motivation and move it forward somehow. Don't think of the monetary goals, find something else. And I think that's very important. Also, what I think is important as well is just love the process of building something. Don't get too hung up about the results. It's the classic thing. The fun is in the journey. And I know you're going to say, oh, it's not, but it is. If you have the greatest holidays you've ever had, you don't remember them as much as sort of the difficult ones. I've had road trips, I've had holidays and vacations over the years that were a nightmare at a time. But I look back on them, and with my mates, we go, oh, do you remember that? And we got more enjoyment in the actual journey than actually just going to somewhere instantly forgettable. So when you are building your dream life, you've got to think of it as every day it's something to move forward towards, something to learn. The struggles, the achievements, the celebrations, the downfalls, the trips, the jumps, all those kind of things are skills, they're lessons, and they're things to power you forward, yeah? So you don't just want to get straight there. I couldn't earn what I earn now without all the things that I've done over the last 8 years that have fallen flat or have gone really well, or I got really bored with them, or, there's numerous different things, but it was part of the journey, and I couldn't be where I am now without the journey. So celebrate that, okay? And I know it's New Year's Eve. Don't just think to yourself, oh, it's all about new goals. And it's not. Just think about what you've achieved in 2021 and think about all the things that you've done and how you can move forward by the lessons that you've learned. Join up dots. As I say, I believe that by joining up the dots and connecting our past is the best way to build our futures. And that's true. And that's true for every single year. Look back as a reflection. Don't get hung up on creating New Year's resolutions and things that, quite frankly, will be disappeared and forgotten about by the end of January. Look back and think to yourself, yeah, that was a win there. How can I take that skill and move forward? Okay, so it's all out there for you, as I say. It's been an absolute delight to be with you again in 2021. I'm looking forward to 2022 and seeing what we can provide. And I'm going to say this all the time, but it's only down to you guys. If you come and you join in our community, you tell us what you need help with, and we will provide it for you. I don't know many people that are doing that. Let us know. Don't stay silent. Be part of the group, and let's move you on to a multiple six-figure business, because it's doable, and you just need the right guide, and that's what we are aiming to do. So have a wonderful new year. Whatever you're doing, enjoy yourself, drink merrily, make love on a lawnmower, and whatever comes your way. And think of me, because I'm all on my own in the house, as I was at Christmas. This Christmas, my family work in a pub, and all three of them, and everyone went down with COVID except for our family, so they ended up doing 600 shifts when they should have only been doing 2, and I didn't see anyone for 3 days, and it was lovely. It was lovely. I just potted around the house. I watched TV. I ate what I wanted. I had a little snooze on the sofa. It was wonderful. And I hope your evening is going to be equally as wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for Revived Vinyl. Please connect with us. We'd love to have you on the show and find out more about your business. And for everybody else out there, let's celebrate 2021 and look forward to 2022, because next year is when it's all going to happen for you. Every single one of you is going to be dragged by your towels. Not your towels, like your bath towels. Unless I can do that sort of twangy thing when you sort of like whiz them up and go bunk, and leave a lovely red mark on your body. A little bit weird, David, but hey ho. So you look after yourself. 2022 is where it's all going to happen, and we'll see you soon. Look after yourselves. Cheers. See ya. Bye bye. Would you love free coaching, expert business lessons, and the ability to be surrounded by like-minded go-getters, all building six-figure incomes online for free? Well, JoinUp.'s six-figure online business school is now open and showing you how to create a 10K income online per month. So if you're serious in changing your life forever, head over to joinupdots.com/bizschool and register today. And did we say it's free? Yeah, I'm sure we did. That is joinupdots.com/bizschool.
That's the end of Join Up Dots. You've heard the conversation. Now it's time for you to start taking massive action. Create your future, create your life. It's the only life you've got. We'll be back again real soon. Join Up Dots, Join Up Dots, Join Up Dots, Join Up Dots. Join Up Dots.